Alright, so I got my crazy long 8-foot cable in. So I ran it, I already stuck it back in. So anyways, I ran it where I said I was. Right out to the right hand side here, and this is it right here. So you can see the foam, because part of the kit it comes with this foam tape. So the foam tape is like this, it wraps around the cables. So that's what I did. I wrapped it around foam tape. So once I got it down in here, so on the transmission tunnel here, there's a little channel. It's kind of lower here. So basically, instead of coiling it up where I was gonna do it up here, I decided to put it right here. So that way there's like no strain and nothing. It just sits and sits there. So there's no problems. So I only wrapped the foam tape with where I ran it up, up on the dash up here all the way until it got out here. Then I stopped where I coiled it, and on below the coil, sitting on top of the transmission tunnel. I also put some of the foam tape on here, so when it moves and stuff, vibration, it doesn't it doesn't rub against the metal itself. So hopefully that should protect it from basically rubbing and wearing out. So here are the two ends. So the two ends that come out here, at least on my cable anyways, is where the red tape is. At first I thought this was on the head unit end, but it's not. It's actually I tried plugging it in and it didn't work. I was like, oh, what the heck? So so just to let you know, right? So now it's basically just a matter of putting it all back together. I'm gonna do that right now. But actually, even before I do that, well, I'm gonna put most of it, or at least right here, anyways. So here's my old. This is the old unit I took out. Again, you need to squeeze this down. Use the flathead screwdriver. I have my unit in already over here. So there's a new unit, and then, the new unit when you see the little icon for the phone, so it plugs on the top, right? So the bottom is something else, Oh yeah, I need to transfer over my USB card. Let me do that before I forget. So USB card here. This is the old one. Oh, I see, not the USB card, the SD card. So old SD card. It's the new one. That out. Slide it in. Take the stupid thing off. Should be good there. Push it all back in. Okay. So now the new one, remember it has more plugs compared to the old one. The old one was just one, and the old plug actually doesn't fit into the new plugs at all. So these are the two new plugs. The old one does not fit into this. The old one doesn't even fit into this one at all. So that's just actually wire just dangling there. So I'm just gonna leave it there. So you're gonna use these two plugs and obviously this plug right here. So this one, I'm not sure what this is for. Maybe it's for another option that my car doesn't have, because this is the club model. And I think if you have like the higher model, the GT model with all the all the extra like accessory stuff, it might have all that stuff, but not on this this model. Okay, so I'm gonna plug this in. So there's gonna be two plugs here, this plug, and there's gonna be plug up here. So when I put the dash in, it's just this one clip here. Remember the two retainers, the guides right here. So make these two here, and let's see what else is there. I think that's it. Just those two. Those two will make sure that this piece right here is lined up properly. Everything's in alignment. So let's see. Let's put this plug up first. This is the one on top. I gotta get in closer. Top right there. This plug is the one big plug here. And the extra one, I'm just gonna have it dangling towards the bottom, into the channel. And my two other plugs should plug right in. Let's see. So So the red one goes onto the driver's side, and the black one goes into the passenger side. Okay, so before I actually put everything back together, I'm actually gonna test this out and see if it works. Let's see, I need to get my ignition. Where the heck is my ignition? Oh, there it is. So ignition here. My ignition. Let me plug this in real fast. Right. So that way I can turn the car on. Let's see if this works. So remember, before you put all this new hardware in, you have to update the firmware, the software first. Otherwise, you will break your new stuff. And you know this stuff here is you'll break your thing. I think you might even break the head unit itself too. So make sure you get the firmware up first. Then put in all the hardware. So I have everything in. I'm gonna leave it just like that. Let's see if it works. Let's see if I can turn this on and it gives me error codes now, because I have so many things unplugged right now. But let's check. On. Okay, so you hear the music playing. Head unit's on. Give it a minute, because everything is new, so I think it needs to like kind of load up. Turn the volume. Oh, I can't even. Oh man, you know what? I don't have the dash connected. Oh, actually, you know what? I could use it. God, there's a touchscreen. I never use the touchscreen, so that's too funny. Let's see, audio connected, so I have my Bluetooth in there. Let's see. How do I find if I have my how do I find if I have Apple Play or not? I don't know. I'm not sure how to do that. Okay, all my version here is all good. It's all updated. Okay. Let's go back to home. Let's go into application. Maybe it's in here. Here it is. Apple CarPlay. Can't pick it. Maybe I need to press double. Some of these things, sometimes when you only have one ignition in one button, it doesn't work. When you press the button twice, it works. No, this one's still not. It's in there, but it's not showing anything. How do I get into that? Oops, what the hell? Jeez, wiper just turned on. I don't see. Hey, let me turn on volume. How do you turn on the volume on here? Volume. No volume switches. I guess I need the knob to turn. Oh, you know what? My steering wheel. I totally forgot about the steering wheel. Okay, turn on volume a little bit. How do I use Apple CarPlay? Do I need to use do I need to go into Bluetooth or something maybe? No, that's radio station. What is this? I can't press it. No, that's the adjustment controls. I see Apple CarPlay in there, but how the fuck do you go into it? I'm gonna close the door. Let's see what happens. Let's go back to application. So I see the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto on there, but I can't pick neither one of them. You know what? I probably need to plug it in, hardwire it in, and see. Actually, let me try the Bluetooth. Let me try Bluetooth because the camera that I'm using right now that you guys are seeing through is also that's my phone. So let's see if I can go into that. Where is that at? I don't see Bluetooth. Any Bluetooth? No. Oh, I have Bluetooth. Bluetooth.